Welcome back to the Food for Thought. God always honors doing the right thing. If you're going to live the lifestyle of a giver, you may have to make lifestyle adjustments to make it possible. What are steps you can take to get out of debt? What are steps you can take to budget and make your finances or manage them better? Write them down, pray over them, and remember you're not on your own. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass. That's from Psalm 37, verse 5. So, I definitely believe that you have to make giving a lifestyle. It has to be a choice that you incorporate in your daily living. When you're, going about your day, running errands, it has to be something that is in your heart, that you're thinking about, that you're prepared for. When you are, on vacation even, or, just it has to be a part of you. It has to be a part of something that you incorporate in your life. And so that's what, of course, making it a lifestyle means. So you have to be prepared, and by being prepared, that means you may have a budget, and especially when you are in debt. And that was the next question. What are steps you can take to get out of debt? Because if you get out of debt, it frees up so much more money for you to be able to give, instead of feeling like you're trapped and you are at the mercy of the lender. That you can be a lender and not a borrower. So some of the steps that I am personally taking is making sure that I'm paying down any debt that I may have, consistently and like quickly, because the longer you draw it out, the harder it is to pay it off and all that good stuff. So that's one of the things, but also making ways of not getting into debt. With certain purchases or things that you have to do, it happens. But at the same time, praying for more discernment, more wisdom in our purchases. And do I really need this? Is it something that I have to buy? Is it something that I can pay cash for? Sometimes we don't want to pay cash for it, especially when we see, oh, I only have this amount left. If I buy this, now I'm really going to be out of the water. And that happens. It's challenging to think that way and to feel like, man, if I really buy this with cash, I'm not going to have anything. But we got to really start depending on God and being more uh, just just praying more, just really having that faith in our hearts and surrendering our hearts to Him, so that He can do a good work in us, and trusting Him. We really have to trust Him that He's going to work everything out for our good. you know Recently, I have talked about in the past. I talked about in the past my car situation, and all of that, and how I'm really trying to get out of that. And it just, it's I have a car loan. Was not able to pay cash or anything for my car, but I don't like the loan. I didn't like the loan that I had, and I always, wanted to refinance it. It's because it's fairly early in my process. Now, my credit has gotten a lot better, so I wanted to go ahead and refinance. Well, I'm not going to name banks or anything like that, but well, I guess I should. But anyway, um, basically, I went to refinance my car with the bank that I had it with, which was Wells Fargo Dealer Services. So went with them, and they offered me like a percentage that was about two I guess 2 points down from what it originally was. 2% down. I don't know why I said points. 2% down from what it was. And my interest rate is in the double digits. So to offer it 2 points down really kept it in the double digits. And I was just like, I don't want that. And the guy said, well, we'll counter offer and see if they lower it and da da da. So I said, yeah, call me back tomorrow and let me know. So then I go to Georgia's own credit union. And I said, I researched their rates previously, and I saw that they had some really good rates. And I was just praying, like, oh gosh, because when I talked to Wells Fargo Dealer Services, they said, I said, I really want to just chop this rate in half. And he's like, oh, I don't know about that, but we'll try to get it down. And I was like, okay. So as you can see, they only got it down 2%, and it still is in double digits. That's not chopping it in half. Like I said, went to Georgia's own credit union, spoke with a really great guy that was really working with me. He said, okay, we're going to run it through, and then we'll give you a call. Call me the next morning. And he said, yeah, we got you, approved, and you're ready to go. And I'm like, just tell me the rates so I know. And he told me the rate. And I prayed to God. I said, Lord Jesus, I need this rate chopped in half for real, Lord God. This was, I mean, I've always said that since I got the car. Like, golly, this is high. My first car, my interest rate was 4.9. Great. And that was in 2001. So, I was just begging, like, I need something way lower than this. He said 6.7. Oh, great. Like I said, I was in the double digits. So I just was grateful. So grateful that that was pretty much chopped in half. And I just was just like praying, like, thank you, Lord, because my goal is to get this loan paid off, before the term is up. Because I just believe, why would I pay all that interest? I mean, I was already paying a whole lot of interest to begin with. But why would I pay all of that? So my testimony is that God really came through for me. But my heart is, not to just have this loan. My heart is to pay it off and to get out of debt. And I've done it before through his help and through his grace and his mercy. And so it can happen for you. You just have to have a plan, and you just have to your heart has to be in the right place with what you're wanting to do with his money, with how you wanted to be a better steward with his money. So that it does start with your heart. It starts with your planning. It starts with your managing your money. It starts with you, doing the right thing with it when he gives it to you. Because you have to think about it. It's like, with your child, for example, they say, oh, I'll promise I'll do the dishes, I'll clean up, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that if you just give me this video game. And you say, okay, I'll give it to you, I'll give it this video game. And then they don't do it. They say, oh, why do I have to do everything? Why do I have to clean this up? I don't. And then another thing comes from, oh, I promise you, this time I'll wash the dishes, I'll wash your car, I'll clean up, I'll do this, I'll do that. If you just give me this outfit, just please give me this outfit. You go ahead and give them the outfit. They don't do, and so it's like that. It's like God's not going to continue to give you above and beyond when all you're doing with the money is, oh, shoot, I could buy another plasma TV. Or I could go, get this outfit, or I could go and buy this cell phone, and I can go on this vacation. And you don't use the money for what you needed it for, what you were begging for God for. So it starts with you having a good heart and having pure intentions, and then doing what God wants you to do with the money, doing what you say you're going to do with the money, so that God can see that you are being a good steward of what he's giving you, so that he can give you more. He can trust you with more. You got to trust him, but you got to do your part and use the money for what it's supposed to be used for. And so I think that's a big part of, getting out of debt is really, like he said earlier in some other, in the previous chapters, don't go out to eat so much. Cutting back on where you can cut back. And I look at my budget all the time and I think, okay, what can I really cut back on? I mean, I don't. I know that maybe food is something that I could cut back on. I mean, I tried my best to like buy enough groceries maybe for the month so that I could cook and I wouldn't have to spend money on fast food. I haven't been eating meat, so it's way more challenging. And I have these braces, so it's challenging to find certain foods to eat because I can't eat corn on the cob. I have to eat regular corn. Can't eat whole apples. Have to cut them up. So I have to plan my meals much more. Nevertheless, another thing that is asking, what steps can you take to budget and manage your finances better? We got to take the steps to be more mindful of our budgeting, what's going in and what's coming out. Also, write it down, pray over it, and remember, you're not on your own. So each week that you're going through your budget, pray for God to show you an area that you can work on, that you can cut back on, or find another area where you can make some more income, babysitting, mowing lawns, helping someone organize their closets. And, there's so many things that you could do. Cleaning someone's house, doing someone's laundry to make money. Don't just look at your job as the source. It's not the source. God is your source. Your job is your resource. And he gave you a creative mind to be able to come up with other ways to make income. So be blessed. Think about ways that God can bless you and pray, for strength to follow through with those things. So have a blessed day and a blessed week. All right?